EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's
brings
3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will remain a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They put Strange in motion. Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's into the hands of... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They go play action for Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there.
Complete to
3rd and long.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Play action now. It's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, Smith. Throw right side is taken in by Bash. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 yards.
First and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Out of the pistol run with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Gino. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
36-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. First and 10. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguar.
Once again, it's Etienne. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards to remain cracked up to make the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and 7.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
now to throw on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Foye with the play. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Genchi. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Genchi. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one caught by Tucker. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
They run out of the gun with Genchi. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. Smith to throw on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
21 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith in trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
Throwing on second down. Smith. He'll get this off to Genchi. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Gino. The left side into the hands of Beck. And he's into the end zone. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Raiders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets that to Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 6 yards to go.
To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. It has looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Nearly a good one. They hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31.
To throw is Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Jeanty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
On 1st down is Smith. Short throw that's pulled in by Nair. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That is Smith. That one caught by Beck. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 more yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Gino to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jack Barrett. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this group.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 17. Jaguars nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Malcolm Coots. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Now Lawrence. Headed left, buying time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession. On first and 10, Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Jaguars
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. This one caught left side, that's Strange. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And look at the Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Open man is Besh. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Run around the gut with Gentry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
At the Jaguars,
Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Besh. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Las Vegas.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
And in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Daniel Carlson to kick
Scott,
off.
thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. In motion is Hunter. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence out to Hunter. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a handoff to ATM, and he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. He'll come up to third and 3. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for De'Ami Brown. Incomplete.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into...
And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Jermaine Pratt in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now here's Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on fourth down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 2 scores.
Jaguars 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as we play here in November, still time to build the candidacy, but certainly he is among the favorites to be named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year at season's end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 48-yard
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And a Raider first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Quick throw. Here's Besh on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard
On
line.
second down, Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Jaguars 10.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Tyree Wilson, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Lawrence going to keep this himself, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At the Raiders' 34-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
The play is a turnover.
Yeah, when you
on
find
down.
yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10
So from
at
the 39,
39-yard line.
they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Open man is Tommy Malott. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now, Gino. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's
First
good
and 10.
for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Smith gonna keep this himself. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Play action. Smith. He's got the tight end there. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the shotgun, Smith. He's got Myers on the completion.
Smith's pass.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Myers. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Lewis on the coverage.
Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Genty. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Gino to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Henry Wilson. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This runs straight ahead for Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. There he goes again. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 more yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Lawrence now on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll step up and run, and he's going to have the Jaguars first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Up the middle, here's ETN. The ball comes out. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
A throw on the move is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll buy time left. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
Lawrence now. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Jaguars 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Raiders offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Out of the pistol run with Genty. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.